beneath the burning sands of the Kalahari Desert, inside a dark underground den, a tiny newborn meerkat named Kibo wriggles helplessly beside his siblings for the very first time. Blind, fragile, and pink against the cool cave dirt, Kibo chirps softly while his mother gently grooms him in the shadows. His father curls protectively around the tiny newborn, sharing precious warmth through the freezing desert night. Days pass quietly underground until at last Kibo slowly opens his eyes to the dim light filling the burrow. Tiny legs tremble beneath him as he practices standing for the first time, wobbling awkwardly across the dusty floor. Curiosity grows stronger each day while Kibo crawls over his sleeping siblings searching eagerly for food and adventure. Then one morning, bright sunlight pours through the tunnel entrance like a doorway into another world. Kibo cautiously approaches the opening and peeks outside, squinting beneath the blazing golden Kalahari sun. Warm desert wind rushes through his tiny fur while endless dunes and dry grass stretch across the horizon before him. For the first time in his life, Kibo steps onto the soft golden sand beneath the open African sky. Every sound and movement fascinates him as tiny beetles crawl across hot rocks and colorful butterflies dance through the desert air. Kibo eagerly digs his first clumsy holes in the loose sand while older meerkats demonstrate how to search for hidden food. He wrestles playfully with his siblings beneath the scorching sun and proudly balances upright on his hind legs for the very first time. But the desert never stays peaceful for long. One afternoon, while resting beneath the shade of a thorn bush, Kibo hears a strange rustling nearby. A deadly yellow cobra emerges slowly from the dry grass, hood spreading wide while cold eyes lock directly onto the vulnerable young meerkat. Unaware of the approaching danger, Kibo scratches his ear innocently while the snake glides silently closer across the sand. Suddenly Kibo notices the shadow moving before him and freezes completely in terror. The cobra rises high above the sand, hissing violently while preparing to strike the helpless youngster. Fear overwhelms Kibo as he backs away slowly, tiny paws slipping against the loose desert sand. The snake coils tightly like a spring before launching forward with terrifying speed directly toward him. Kibo barely dodges the venomous bite, rolling desperately aside while deadly jaws snap inches from his face. Then suddenly his father explodes into the battle, barking fiercely as he bites the cobra's tail to protect Kibo.
Keep lookout, it's safe.
Look out! Something's coming! Run!
Danger, danger! Move, move!
The enraged snake turns instantly toward the adult while Kibo hides trembling behind a nearby rock. His mother joins the fight, kicking clouds of sand directly into the cobra's eyes while the rest of the meerkat mob rushes in. A wall of fearless fur surrounds the predator, snapping and hissing from every direction to shield young Kibo. The overwhelmed cobra lowers its hood at last before retreating quickly back into the brush, defeated by the united family. Safe once again, Kibo rushes toward his mother and buries himself against her warm protective body. Weeks pass across the Kalahari, transforming the frightened youngster into a faster and more capable hunter. Now slightly older, Kibo explores the desert confidently while searching for prey hidden beneath the dry earth. One day he discovers a large black scorpion hiding beneath a flat stone. The dangerous creature raises its venomous stinger high into the air while Kibo carefully circles his deadly opponent. He remembers every lesson his family taught him and waits patiently for the perfect opening. The scorpion lunges forward with snapping pincers, but Kibo jumps back instantly, studying the creature carefully. Then with lightning speed, he strikes. Kibo bites directly through the scorpion's venomous tail. Disarming the predator before proudly devouring his hard-earned meal. His father watches silently nearby while pride shines clearly in his eyes. Kibo has survived his first true hunt alone. But danger from above soon changes everything again. High in the blue desert sky, a giant martial eagle spots Kibo moving across the open sand below. The enormous predator folds its wings and dives downward with terrifying speed directly toward the young meerkat. The sentry meerkat suddenly screams in alarm across the desert, and panic surges through Kibo's body. He looks upward just in time to see the massive eagle descending like death from the sky. Kibo sprints desperately across the sand while giant talons open wide behind him. Dust explodes beneath his tiny feet as he dives beneath a thorn bush moments before the eagle crashes past. The predator circles back immediately, determined to capture the fleeing youngster. Kibo races toward a rocky cliffside while the eagle swoops lower and lower over him. Huge shadows consume the desert floor as razor-sharp claws scrape the sand directly behind his tail. heavily. Kibo scrambles into a narrow rock crevice where the giant eagle lands above him, trapping him completely. The predator leans down, snapping its deadly beak inches from Kibo's terrified face. Then suddenly the entire Meerkat mob arrives in an explosion of fearless fury. His family surrounds the eagle, puffing themselves larger while hissing and growling directly at the giant predator. Kibo's father lunges at the eagle's legs while the mob charges together, protecting the trapped youngster. Realizing it has become outnumbered, the eagle spreads its massive wings and escapes back into the endless sky. Trembling but alive, Kibo crawls slowly from the rock crevice while his family gathers around, grooming him gently. He presses his head gratefully against his father's chest while the desert finally grows quiet once more. Seasons pass beneath the burning African sun, and the once fragile newborn transforms into a strong, fully grown adult meerkat. Now Kibo climbs proudly onto the tallest rock overlooking the endless Kalahari Desert as the sky glows brilliant gold behind him. Standing perfectly upright on his hind legs, he scans the horizon with sharp, focused eyes while warm desert wind moves through his fur. No longer the frightened pup hiding from predators, Kibo now stands as the fearless guardian, protecting his own family from danger. From a helpless newborn hidden beneath the desert sands to a courageous warrior of the Kalahari, Kibo's journey is forged through family, courage, and relentless survival.